This is our component identification video. So we have our shut-off valve here, which is from the city line pressure, with city like water line. But back at the top of this red hose, there is a backflow preventer, which prevents the pressure. If the pressure in the system is too high, it prevents the water from flowing back into your supply from the city. So then you come through your shut-off valve, which you can use to shut off the system, so you have no incoming water. And then you have your pressure regulating valve. What this does is it drops the pressure from about 30 to about 12 to 15 to have operating pressure. And this here is just a bypass, so you can use it when you're pumping up the system and stuff. This is your expansion tank, and your expansion tank is there, so that's like it's a balloon basically, and it's pre-pressurized when you buy it, and then it allows the pressure in the system. So if the pressure in the system increases, this is the place where it goes. So this is the boiler component. So what we have going to the boiler, we have this circulating pump, it's a centrifugal type, and it pumps the water into the boiler. And then in the boiler we have right here, which is an aquastat. And the aquastat, it measures the temperature of the water, so that if it's at a certain temperature, it doesn't turn on the boiler. And this is the burner part of the boilers was thinning violet, it ignites it. And this here is a damper. So when the burner shut off and it finishes sending out flue gases, it closes it so that air can't flow back in and blow out one of the burners.
So this right here is a pressure relief valve. It will open up at 30 psi. This is a dual gauge, so here on the top it is reading degrees Fahrenheit, and down here is reading pressure, psi. This is a valve so that you can drain the system, so you can work on things. So then it will, your hot water will come out of here, go through your air scoop. This just gets all the air out of the system that's running in the top, or any bubbles that's running in the water. These are your zone valves. These valves make the water go to different zones. These two zone valves are going to radiators, and this zone valve is pushing it to your radiant floor heat. So it's going through your tube. Your hot water is on this side. You're mixing your cold return water, your cooler return water, so that you have your cold water, while your cooled off water go into your radiant floor heater. These are pressure regulating valves. These regulate the pressure that to go to each zone, so your zone's not too high or too low. This is your centrifugal pump cores, and then your radiators over here that those two zone valves are going to. They take the air in out of here from the bottom and absorbs the heat from the water and pushes it out the top. Pretty sure that's it.
Yeah. Okay, so the boiler will pump out hot water, and it'll go through the air scooper to the zone valves. And then from the zone valves, on a call free, which is when RW closes for each individual zone, it'll then close these to allow water to pass through. So for this one, it goes to the mixing valve, to the pump, and then to the pressure regulating valves. And then this will go through the whole radiant floor heat, which is on both sides of us, and then it'll return through this other pressure regulating valve, and it'll go back to the return side here. And these two will both go to radiators. So they go to the radiators on this side, and they'll also come back to the same here on this part, and it'll come back through the pump, back into the boilers to return the cycle, keep going and keep going.